The Lady Bulldogs done smoked. Good God, they done smoked a top-ranked team in the nation. The Lady Bulldogs, an unranked team, smoked a top-ranked team in the nation. Not only that, but the men Bulldogs team, then turned around and beat their opponent by 40 points. 40. Coming up in 40 seconds. Stay tuned. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, whatever you are. Thank you for watching this video, and welcome back to another episode of Bowie State Sports Talk. I am your host, Jalen Sims, and as you can tell from that intro, it's going to be a good episode, man. All positivity around here today.
Bowie State closing in on a statement win. This would be their first win over a ranked team in over 3 years as Beulah Odeon gets us started in the fourth quarter. Their last win, February 28, 2020, over 12th ranked Virginia Union.
A few moments later.
And there it is! Bowie State, a statement win as the Bulldogs get the amazing, thrilling win over the 20th ranked California Vulcans.
The Lady Bulldogs are now 4-2. The Bulldogs took down ranked number 20, California of Pennsylvania for the first time ever. Before this game, the Bulldogs were 0-3 all-time against them. And California was undefeated so far this season. Well, not no more. The Lady Bulldogs, won this game 74-61. This is the first time this season that 70 points or more has been scored against this Pennsylvania team. First time this season, and it was done by the unranked Bulldogs. Come on now. Put some respect on their name. The Bulldogs never, ever trailed in this game. After being up 24-9 in the first quarter, that lead never went away. 24 points is the most points the Bulldogs scored in a quarter this season. And to be honest, the first quarter is what really won the Bulldogs this game. Because every other quarter in terms of scoring was close. Both teams scored 14 points in the second quarter. Bowie outscored California in the third quarter, 20-19, and Bowie got outscored in the fourth quarter, 19-16. So the first quarter for this game won the Bulldogs the game. And the first quarter was one for the ages. The Bulldogs shot 61% from the field, the best percentage from the field in the first quarter of this game. This season, they shot 100% from the free throw line, the best percentage from the free throw line in the game this season, at least in the first quarter. Like, this was the first quarter for the ages. Probably the best first quarter in a whole decade for the Bulldogs. To be honest, this was the best first quarter I can personally recall, like, watching them play. And I see them play many first quarters. I've been at the school since 2021, and I've seen a lot of first quarters that this team played. And this was, without a doubt, the best first quarter, easily. The Bulldogs also did a great job stopping California top scorer. They held her to 5 points, 1 for 8 from the field, and 1 for 7 from deep. This is her first time this season not scoring double-digit points. So good job by the Bulldogs on defense. Jayla Urban, y'all heard me talk about her struggling recently. Well, she stepped up this game big time. She led the Bulldogs in scoring. Keep in mind, she's still coming off the bench. She hasn't got back into the starting role yet. So she led the Bulldogs in scoring, coming off the bench as she had 22. Her season high, she shot 7 for 8 from the field, and she had 7 of 8 from the field. She had 7 rebounds. 4 of those was offensive rebounds, and she also had 3 steals. Without a doubt, her best game of the season. She scored 22 of the 26 points that the bench are responsible for. And now Harris.
Guarded there by Ayanna Williams. Harris spins. Harris regathers, goes up and scores. Crafty move by Anaya Harris.
She had 19 points and 3 steals. Sanaa Jackson, she had 10 points and 7 rebounds. This was the Bulldogs' first win against a ranked team since they beat the ranked Virginia Union back in 2020. Like, I feel like this win should give the Bulldogs a lot of momentum. Like, if they play like this, well, if they play like they did in the first quarter, every quarter, I see them winning the CIAA championship. Like I said, this game should carry momentum to the next game, but let's not get too crazy because next they take on a 1-6 Goldie Beacon tomorrow at the AC Jordan Arena. Now, for those of you that do not remember, these two teams faced off last year, and hear me out. Entering last year's game, Goldie Beacon was 1-5. Exiting that game, they was 2-5. They beat the Bulldogs. So although they're 1-6 this season before they play the Bulldogs, that's not considered as an easy W for the Bulldogs. Yes, the Bulldogs coming off a huge W. Momentum should carry over. But last year, this team that was 1-5 before they faced us ended up beating us. So now they're 1-6. They might end this game against the Bulldogs, head out that game 2-6. So really, this should be an easy W for the Bulldogs, but we know how things go based off of last year. So let's see how that turns out. The men's basketball team, like I said, a huge W. They're now 3-3 to start this season. Huge blowout W against Chin. I cannot pronounce the school. They won 104-62. That is a 42-point win. That 42-point win is the largest win in team history since stats was recorded in 2007. I almost teared up watching this game. They started the game on a 20-1 run. They did what they were supposed to do. They rebounded the ball. They won the rebound count 51-26. They won an offensive rebound count 22-6. The tallest player on the other team was 6'7", for God's sake. So when I saw that, I was like, yeah, this should be an easy rebound count for the Bulldogs, but we know how this team is. So they won the rebound count. In those rebounds, they're the second chance points. The Bulldogs won the second chance points matchup 25-7. And that's not even including the points. That's like off of third chances and fourth chances due to offensive rebounds. Like I said, the opposing player on the team, the tallest player on the opposing team was 6'7". So the Bulldogs was attacking the paint a lot. They won the paint points in the paint matchup 66-22. That's the most points in the paint this season. Like I said, tallest player on the other team, 6'7". They did what they were supposed to do. They read the scouting report and did well. The Bulldogs, they played great defense. They also played great defense. They scored 32 points off of 28 turnovers. Like, look, the opposing team, their first 2 offensive possessions ended in a turnover, thanks to Bowie State great defense. The first possession of the game for them ended in the 5-second violation. The second one was a steal. Like, this is, and I said this about the Lady Bulldogs as well. Well, actually, I said this about the first quarter. But for the men's team, this was the best game I see them play, like, all around. Not just the first quarter, the whole game, best game I see them play. They had 24 assists, which is tied as the most assists in the game since stats was recorded. They also had 24 assists in 2015 against Elizabeth City State. They had 18 steals, the most steals in the game ever since stats was recorded. Mark Bradshaw, he had 13 points and 4 steals. Caleb Johnson, he had 11 points and 6 rebounds. Joel Webb, he had 11 points. Emmanuel had 15 points off the bench. And Corey had 12 points off the bench. Like, just about everybody on the court was producing. It was no two-man game or nothing. It was a well-rounded game for the Bulldogs. Everybody producing and everybody doing their job. Play like this all season long, and they would cruise through the CIAA opponents. Like, they have got to play a CIAA opponent, so these games really don't matter record-wise. But if they take this game and play like this every single game, they're going to go back to winning the championship. I'm telling you. But the Bulldogs take on Felicia. What's up? I don't know who we naming these schools, but whoever do, don't name another school. Take on Felicia. I'm going to say Felicia Cam tomorrow in New Jersey. And like I said, they have yet to take on a conference game against a CIAA opponent, but they do take on Shaw University next Saturday, like meaning this Saturday coming up. So that'll be their first conference game. I will be here to tell y'all how they did next Sunday. Let's see if they win. That's all I did for the sports part. The only thing that happened this weekend was one basketball game for the women's, one basketball game for the men's. Bowling don't kick off again until January. Softball not here yet. And that's about it. Anything I want to talk about for my life, I have not been greatness in bowling. I lost in bowling against my family. I mean, it depends how you look at it. Cause like we played like 3 games on Sunday. The 2 games. Game 1, I beat one cousin and lost to the other cousin. Game 2, I beat the cousin that I lost to last time and lost to the cousin I beat last time. It's kind of weird. We was even. I lost to my dad on Sunday, so I had to spin the block, play him again on Monday. And I said, I'm gonna beat you. I didn't say I'm gonna beat you every single game you play. I just said I'm gonna beat you. And what I did, I beat him twice. So I did my goal. My goal was to beat him. I beat him twice. Out of this like 7 or 6 games we played, I beat him 2 of those games. Now as time go on, that 2 games returned into beat him 5 of the 7 games, then beat him all 7 games. You know, it'd be like right here on score. It'll score to be that far. So like, give me a few more weeks, and I'll be beating him every single game. Like I said, all I said was that, hey, I'm gonna beat you. That's it. I just said I'm gonna beat you in every single game. I just said I'm gonna beat you, and I beat him in 2 of the 7 games we bowled on Monday. So my goal is complete. Due to that, he's scared to come bowl against me today. I'm about to go again by myself. Put up some godly numbers, of course, like I always do. And just going from there. I'm gonna practice bowling straight. Cause I don't normally do a curveball, but I'm gonna practice bowling straight today. All 2 hours. And that's it. Stop working. I'm gonna go back to my curveball. But if it's working for me, I'm gonna practice bowling straight. And I'll see how that goes. The next time y'all see me, I will be reacting to, if you did record it, reacting to me in my performance act. Be reacting to the men's Bulldogs taking on Shaw University, their first in conference game. And to the Lady Bulldogs. So they also got 3 games this week. I'm out. Like and subscribe. Sorry for the short video, short episode. Not much has been happening in the Bowie State sports world. But look, I still gotta do an episode, man. Bills gotta get paid. I'm just kidding. I don't get paid for this. I wish I did, but I don't. I'm out. Salute.